Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about some news that broke earlier today. I read on Twitter from Jeff Snyder, who works at Collider. He tweeted that Paul Dano is going to play the Riddler in the Batman, starring Robert Pattinson. Now, David, why are you quoting Jeff Snyder? Jeff Snyder is a pretty good source when it comes to movies, and uh, yeah, he works at Collider, and I obviously watch those guys. If you've seen some of my videos in the past, I probably name drop them once in a while. Some sites are reporting that it's in talks right now, so I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but yes, it looks like he might be the. Usually, when they're in talks, that means the agreement most likely could go down, unless it's like Jonah Hill, who was originally in talks to play a character in this movie. Some reports were saying the Riddler, some were saying the Penguin. Well, it looks like Jonah Hill dropped out, whoever he was going to play. I think he was going to play the Penguin. That just makes the most sense to me, but who knows? Now, apparently, the rumors are saying that Seth Rogen is in talks. Only rumors. He's in talks to play the Penguin. And then I thought to myself, well, is this Batman movie going to be a comedy? But then you look at Paul Dano, who starred in movies like 12 Years a Slave and Okja and Prisoners, which are all heavy, dramatic films. I think they're going for a little bit more of a serious Riddler. At least that's what I'm hoping. For all we know, he could go all hammy with it. But I doubt it. I don't think you get an actor like Paul Dano and go hammy and over the top with it. I think you get him because you want him for his dramatic chops. And to play the Riddler in a more dramatic way would be really interesting. One of my favorite interpretations of the Riddler, believe it or not, even though I love Jim Carrey as an actor, is not the Batman Forever version. It's actually the Batman animated series version of the character. I really like how, low-key he is, but he's a little cocky at the same time, and I think that's a version of the Riddler that I would like to see portrayed on the big screen. I think the version of Gotham was pretty good too. He wasn't too over the top. He was like that once in a while, but not as much as the Jim Carrey or Frank Gorshin versions of the character. But I think the animated series would be the best approach. Something similar to that vein. Yeah, so guys, this is some really interesting casting choices. And while I'm on the subject of the Riddler, I might as well talk about Zoe Kravitz, who was just cast that one was confirmed a few days ago. Zoe Kravitz is going to be playing Catwoman. And that's a really great choice. I really thought that choice was spot on. I'm like, yeah, of course, I can see that. That's like a no duh casting type. Yeah, this Batman movie. Look, it was off to a rocky start when people heard Robert Pattinson was playing Batman. I wasn't too much against it because a lot of the people that have seen a lot of his work. I'll admit, sadly, I haven't seen enough of his work to really give him a fair judgment as an actor. Obviously, just like everybody else, I knew he was in those Twilight movies. I only seen the first one. Refused to watch the rest of those movies. And I remember he was in the Harry Potter Goblet of Fire, but I never hated him as an actor. I thought as an actor, he did a good job. He made it believable, and that's what an actor's supposed to do. These people are actors. They can play different types of characters, and people need to remember that it's not just one type of performance they can play. And that's what a lot of people are saying. He has a lot of range as an actor. Give him a chance as this Batman. I'm willing to give him that chance because, number one, I think Matt Reeves is a great director, and I don't think he would pick the wrong choice for Batman. Yeah, Robert Pattinson is an actor. Let him act. Let's let him prove himself to see what we can do. Remember, we all didn't give Heath Ledger a chance when he was first cast. Lots of people were against that. I was one of the few people that were like, you know what? I trust in Nolan. Let's see what he does. With that being said, guys, yeah, this movie is shaping up to be a really good movie. I don't know who's going to play Penguin now that Jonah Hill's gone. Personally, I don't think the Jonah Hill thing bothers me too much because, yeah, it would have been cool if he was cast in a Batman movie, but for me, it's not a big deal of a loss either. So apparently he was asking for too much money, so yeah, good riddance. No ill will to Jonah Hill. I like him a lot as an actor. It's just yeah, I think the Penguin's an easy role to cast. I think anybody can play that role. And if you're trying to get more money than the star of the film, there's a little bit of a problem there. It sounds like Zoe Kravitz and Paul Dano sounded like they were more easier to play with. So there we go. I'm looking forward to this movie. And comment below and leave your thoughts. Do you think there will be more villains in this movie? I'm hoping so. I think we're far into Batman's mythology in terms of films in general that I think everybody's aware of his rogues gallery, and it would be cool if we could just get an Arkham Asylum type of film where Batman just has to fight his way through Arkham Asylum or something like that. We just see a whole bunch of his villains throughout. You know, why not? Why not? Let's not wait for all the villains to be portrayed one by one. We've seen that already. Let's have a whole villain team up. One of my favorite episodes from Batman, the animated series, is The Trial, where all the villains team up and put Batman on court to see if he was responsible for creating all of them. But at the end, they were responsible for creating him. I thought it was a nice little thing they did there. So with that being said, comment below, like this video, please subscribe to my channel, tell me how excited you are for this Batman casting news, and who do you hope to see play the Penguin. Maybe Josh Gad should be given that chance, and now Jason Alexander wants it too. So until next time, take care.